What's up, Renegade Nation? Before we begin the video, I'd like to give a big shout out to our most recent Patreon supporters, Daniel Roden, Apache Overlord, Alec Eccentric, Tech Snow, Ross Lingard, and John. Thank you all so much for your support, and if you want to support us on Patreon, feel free to check out the link down below to find out more. Thanks again. Chad?
Yeah.
You can be my wingman anytime.
Sure. Like the one from the Twilight Zone movie that's hanging off the wing and just like scaring the shit out of everybody outside the
That
plane.
would be you. You would be a literal wingman who would just be like scaring the shit out of William Shatner. You just come up to the window and be like...
It's like you were doing to your friend that was tripping. You
just
keep doing it in the plane window like...
Get too drunk in the terminal and miss the flight hanging on the wing. Puke flying up my face.
30,000 feet, you're beating on the window like, let me in! Let me in, goddammit!
Yeah.
That'd be funny.
You don't got too long that way before you freeze to death.
Yeah,
and
yes, right.
Yeah.
Till the elements get me.
So,
plus, I think it'd be pretty hard to hold on to a vehicle moving that fast.
Oh my God!
Well, tell that to Tom Cruise because he did it in the most recent Mission Impossible.
Yeah, but Tom Cruise is like half alien at this point.
Right.
True, very true. Speaking of Tom Cruise, Top Gun, Maverick, the sequel.
Highway to the danger zone.
Da 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 da.
Yeah.
I'm going right into the danger zone.
I apologize because I know it doesn't make any sense because I really like airplanes, but I still haven't ever watched Top Gun.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's one of those things that, like, had this been 30 years ago or something, you'd be like, what's wrong with you? But,
yeah.
Well, I've watched Top Gun so many times, it's actually kind of crazy to think about how many times I've watched it. And then, of course, there's also an argument going on right now that Iron Eagle is better than Top Gun, and I'm just like, they're both
that
good.
either.
Yeah, they're both good. It's just Iron Eagle ran itself into the ground by doing way too many sequels after one another and just like tiring out the series. Whereas Top Gun made a shit ton of money, made Tom Cruise a household name. Well, Risky Business kind of made Tom Cruise a household name, but this is what cemented him as a pop culture icon.
he was the same guy in every movie at this time period.
Yes.
Even, I mean, just like every movie, he's like, I'm Tom Cruise from Risky Business. I'm a heartthrob, but I'm a pilot. No, I'm a NASCAR driver. No, I got a special needs brother. You know what I mean? I mean, it's just literally the same Tom Cruise.
It is.
It's just Tom Cruise in different roles.
He's like I'm a heartthrob and I'm also a bartender.
Yeah, I'm also a bartender. Watch it. Oh, Top
hippie,
Gun.
Hippie, hippie shake, baby. Yeah.
I'm a rebel too. I get in fights and get in trouble, but still everybody's cool with me. All right, Tom Cruise. Good
job. And then,
job.
of course, there's also, he's like, I'm a heartthrob. And I'm also an Irish immigrant who's in a relationship with Nicole Kidman. Wait, what? Like, wait, what?
But I'm still Tom Cruise.
But I'm still Tom Cruise.
Starting
and
to
I've got a
realize-
terrible Irish accent.
Starting to realize how few Tom Cruise movies I've actually watched.
Yeah.
So I don't get like any of
My
these.
girlfriend hates Tom Cruise.
I don't mind Tom Cruise.
She realized his teeth were like to the side.
Yes, everyone.
And now she can't.
I can't unsee it.
Yeah.
It's like that dog's nose that looked like the owl. We actually mentioned that on a video, and now people can't unsee it.
Oh, did everybody else agree with that?
Yes, everyone else agreed with you. It's just like
nice.
that. You're like, that dog's nose looks like an owl, and I'm just like, holy shit, you're right. And when we were about to start watching the video, I'm just like, I can't unsee it now. Thank you, Nick. Jesus, what have you done?
Funny.
And it's just like Tom Cruise's teeth. Once you notice that there's one tooth that's in the middle of his head, you're just like, damn.
You need to cruise that thing back a little bit.
Yeah. So, anyway, we're getting a sequel to Top Gun. That's right, that Top Gun. And let's get the video up on screen. And let's see what this is all about. I don't know, and honestly, I'm kind of scared. But what the hell?
30+ years of service. Combat medals, citations. Only man to shoot down 3 enemy planes in the last 40 years. Yet you can't get a promotion, you won't retire. Despite your best efforts, you refuse to die. You should be at least a 2-star admiral by now. Yet here you are. Captain. Why is that?
It's one of life's mysteries, sir.
Still got the friggin' helmet.
God, that would be so badass.
It would be.
Fly one of those that can take off just by going off the deck of a ship like that.
Yeah. Feel your blood boil and like just feel the high tension of it all. Yeah. John Hamm. Jennifer Connelly. Okay. Oh my God. Wow.
The end is inevitable, Maverick. Your kind is headed for extinction.
Maybe so, sir. But not today.
I noticed that. The piano playing the old guitar theme. Bow now, wa-na-na-na-na. Yeah.
Tom Cruise, planes, motorcycles, people.
Yeah, and a
Cool.
whole lot of other characters, a whole lot of other people in this. I saw Jennifer Connelly. I saw John Hamm, and I think I saw Miles Teller. I think. I mean,
So,
that went by really fast. Let me.
one thing I'm wondering, since he likes to do like his own stunts and shit, is he actually flying a plane in this movie?
I think he might be.
That shit looked kind of realistic.
Well, if anything, he's probably flying in a front pod with somebody actually flying it behind him.
That could be it.
Because when they actually filmed a lot of the scenes in the original film, it was actually cameras attached onto actual like F-18s and like an F-16s, and they actually went on flying exercises for the flying scenes. And then the scenes where the planes actually blew up, they used models.
Val Kilmer.
Yep, he's back as Iceman.
Wow.
Yeah. Jennifer Connelly, John Hamm, knew I spotted him. Miles Teller, the son of Maverick's late. Oh, he's Goose's son. Oh, damn. Well, that actually makes a lot of sense.
So, I don't know about the 34-year being in active duty that long.
Dude, some pilots are able to go that long. I mean, especially if they're young bucks, like getting in at like 18 or 19,
As an officer at 18 or 19?
Yeah.
After
OCS.
going through OCS for how long?
I don't know. 2 years.
Right. Probably 4. You
2 to
have
4
to,
years.
yeah, you have to have like a bachelor's degree. You got to be.
True.
Yeah.
Which, honestly, if you're 20, like say he got in at 18, he was 22. So say here Maverick's 56.
I mean, semantics, but it would be super pushing it to get that far.
Yeah, it would be.
Especially that rank, you'd be. Bye.
Well, yeah, and plus you got to think he's still a captain. He's still
Yeah.
only a captain. And
Yeah.
I'm also wondering where Val Kilmer's going to play into this. I wonder if he's actually moved up the ladder or if he's still trying to keep up with Maverick.
Who knows?
I don't know. I really don't know. But they got Hans Zimmer and they got Harold Falterheimer back. Falterheimer, he actually did the I think he did the original. He did the original Top Gun anthem. So nice.
Well, it looks cool, man. It looks like they're trying to at least do justice to the original.
Well, and also
film.
they got Joseph Kosinski, he directed Tron Legacy.
Yeah,
So
that was
he's
super nice to look at.
Yeah, so
that movie was.
So he's used to doing movies that are like have been long dormant. Especially, Well, he went from one that was extremely obscure with Tron. Not a lot of people knew about Tron. It was a cult classic.
Mm-hmm.
Top Gun is a world-renowned like action movie, like like a flyer action movie, and I still love it. I still love going back and seeing some of the camera tricks they use. Like whenever the planes blew up, those were actually models that they actually had like free floating, and they had the camera like stick on them, and then when they blew up, the camera actually widened out a little bit, but you couldn't tell. And they were able to splice it to where it looked like it was going down, and things weren't going right. And you see, I really don't. I'm wondering what my dad will think about this, because my dad was a huge fan of the original Top Gun, huge fan. I'm wondering if he's actually tired of Tom Cruise by now, because Tom Cruise has kind of been everywhere. Even now, the new Mission Impossible films, which are good, by the way, I will say this.
Are they really?
Dude, yeah. The first 3 Mission Impossible.
I don't think I've watched a Mission Impossible since the second one.
Okay. Well, the second one, I will say this. The second one, in terms of action, is really good, but in terms of story consistency, not the best. The first,
it was hard for it to hold up to the first one and some of the iconic scenes from the first one.
Well, the iconic scenes in the first one, I mean, yeah, they worked very well. They worked very well in the first one. The second one, John Woo came on as the director, and they wanted to do like artistic action. They wanted to tell like a Hong Kong style action movie here in the States, which some of it, the action translates really well, but the story stuff does not.
The plot line suffered.
Yeah.
Well, it was like the first one felt more like it had a lot of thriller elements to it.
Which
the second one didn't feel as thrilling in that aspect.
Which they get that back in the third one.
It was based off a TV show, right?
Yes, originally based off of a TV show in the 1950s, I believe.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
And the thing is, with the third film actually goes back to... for Micah, his favorite is still the third one, because they actually go back to the thriller stuff and the espionage stuff to greater detail. And while the action is still there, the story doesn't get lost. But I will say this: the most recent ones, 4, 5, and 6, they have been consistently exceptional. The fourth one, to me, the fourth one's the best one, in my opinion.
I've not heard many people talk about them, so I didn't really realize they were that good.
Oh, yeah. Dude, I can definitely recommend giving them a watch. Definitely, because they're worth it. But 4, 5, and 6... Well, the sixth one here recently had one of the best fight scenes in it I've ever seen. The bathroom fight scene, where these guys... It's literally Tom Cruise and Henry Cavill, a.k.a. Superman, the Man of Steel Superman, taking on this one guy in a bathroom, and literally it's them beating the shit out of each other, and it's one of the best hand-to-hand fighting scenes I've seen in a long time. But this I'm excited about. I want to talk to my dad and see what he thinks, because I remember when I told him the new Mad Max movie was coming out, he was like, is Mel Gibson going to be in it? And I'm like, no. And he's like, oh boy. And I'm like, Dad, let's just watch this and we'll see what you think. And I let him watch the trailer for the new Mad Max, and he was just like, when's this coming out? And I'm like, it'll be out next summer. And he's like, all right, we're going to go watch it then. Because it looked just as insane as the previous Mad Max films, if not more insane.
Yeah.
And now we've got this, and I'm wondering how this is going to look all together. So, again, thank you all so much for tuning into this. If you're excited for the new Top Gun movie, let us know in the comments down below. And until next time, signing off, I'm Nate.
I'm Nick.
I'm Chad.
And we will see you all in the next one. Peace out.